Hey guys, Misto here, and welcome back to episode 2 of the WX Get Jacked challenge. I don't know what to call this one. We gotta get max stats. Get maxed! So yeah, I looked it up. Blue Sow is only in the ruins leading to Pugilisk, is always the Blue Sow, and the Truffle is the one leading to the one. So we did in fact walk into the wrong ruins again. So let's run through here. Let's get our 1-up, I guess, while we're here. I mean, we're already on this island. We may as well grab it. I guess we'll grab some twigs, although I don't think we need... No, we do need some to make tools. Because we're going to have to be making more ball-peen hammers. Probably not that many. This is fine. So, yeah. There we go. Yeah, we were... Yeah. So we're going to go ahead and get our 1-up, and we're just going to leave. Well, I didn't want that crumbling relic anyways. It was crumbly and dumb, and I didn't like it. So, bye. I should have known instantly. I should have known from the Blue Sow. And we don't need the hammer, because like I said, we're not doing the exploit this time. I'm just not interested in that playstyle. Even though we didn't use the money. It just feels like it robbed some of the experience. Like, the things I was doing felt like, why am I not just spending the money? So, going forward, I would like to... Yeah, that's a fake out one. I would like to focus on actually playing Hamlet. And let's go find the correct one. I mean, this is cool. As WX, we get to just run in here. It costs us nothing. Yeah, you can see right there, Pugilisk. Oh god, this is literally... this is fine. This is fine. I think we're just gonna drop the 1-up out here. May as well put it down, right? Who needs more than 70 HP? I'll be, like, slightly worse than Maxwell for a while. Or we could eat it. Oh, that delicious water. We could just eat it. No one could stop me. Where's our alchemy engine? Up there? I'm really tempted to just put this next to the alchemy engine and be like, yep, that's where we're staying. But at the same time, I know that's a mistake. I don't want to get turned around again. Just don't go near the alchemy engine. Go that way and then that way. I'm gonna go plant this in town. It's safer. Oh, mistakes have been made. Wonder how many people were yelling at the screen last episode, like, Misto, didn't you want to go to the main town? Why are you going to the Pugilisk? And to be fair, WX, it cost me nothing. Literally nothing to go there. Except time. And time is quite important. But you know what? While we're here, we're going to do the exact same mistake. We're going to run around, we're going to sell some honey, which is going to slow us down, get me confused, and I'm going to go run to the wrong one again. But we'll know as soon as we get there. Here, let's plant this right there. I don't think they do anything with that. Here. As WX, even easier to run around your town making money. I'm interested. How much do you give me for a rope? Because I have 4. 2. That's probably not enough for a rope. I mean, it's renewable. You can get a lot of grass, a lot of ropes. But, probably not worth it. If it were 3, I would actually consider, you know, cutting down vines for money. Would be a decent supplement to your income. And if this were a more long-term world, you would probably mark where your main buyers are. Or memorize it, one or the other. But I'm not good at memorizing, so I would put down like a sign over here saying there are 2. Or 2 signs or something like that, because you can't actually write on signs in single player, weirdly. I don't know why that was not brought over. I guess because they would just be messages to yourself, and who talks to yourself? Ha! What kind of fool talks to himself for hours alone in his room on a computer? Ha! Hey, give me my oinks. Did I sell to you? I think I did. Yeah, I've been over here. Okay. So as best as we can, I actually don't want to eat this honey. Whew, 70 HP. All right, that way. Let's double check. There's, yes, that way. Don't run the wrong way twice. So, if you can't tell, I've done a lot of WX in Hamlet. Mainly because he became so broken and we had to like experiment with that to prove he was broken. Like, it was through our experimenting that we discovered he really is the most powerful character we've ever had. Ever. But we essentially pioneered ways of, like, we finish Hamlet before human season even begins. We literally do all the exploration. We have about 100 days of overcharge, and we build the Skyworthy so that we can leave Hamlet and go to Reign of Giants to collect gears, because it's actually quite slow to collect gears in Hamlet. That said, let's just have fun. We're gonna have fun doing this Hamlet only style. We're not gonna go to Reign of Giants where it is easier to collect your... That's why we put the twigs in the first slot. I'll take those hits, I'm sorry. I just wanted the grass. Okay, that's why we adjusted our playstyle. We put the least important item up front. Okay, I just want to back up one, so if we have to run through any doors, we're good to go immediately, rather than having to make a new one in the new room that we don't know what threats are there. The other room, we knew there were 2 snakes and they weren't onto us yet. Oh, is this the one that goes psh, psh, psh? Maybe. Interesting. That might actually be a secret room. Oh, it is, but it's going left to right, not up to down, like I'm used to. Or like I've seen before, I guess. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab these. I am seeing more of a use for the cork candle hat as I play, because as WX I'm seeing how nice it is to have a hands-free light. It just sucks that it has to be on your head. It takes away your safety when you're exploring. Now for somebody like Wolfgang, doesn't really matter. He has, you know, up to 300 HP whenever he's taking damage, 200 HP if he's not, or whenever he's not, you know, super mighty, which is fine. 200 HP is a lot. And I mean, you're probably not going to insta-die if you have 200 HP. Unless you're playing with those golems. Speaking of that, we learned more about the golems. Why am I going in here? There's no room. We learned about the golems. While I was correct that they do less than 100 damage, they only do 68 damage. Apparently they hit you multiple times with a single attack. It does not even say how many. It's not necessarily 2. It could be 3 or more. But I went back and looked at the replay, and yeah, we were hit like 3 times. We were hit twice, which is what caused us to die with no helmet. So if you're playing around with your golems, it seems like you should just carry, you should just wear a helmet the whole time, just to be safe. Because they do have that potential to kill you from an insane distance that you don't even think you're remotely close to them. Oh, wow, we have 2 wells in here. Great place to heal up as another character. Great place to heal up as Wolfgang with gold. Because 100 HP is never going to get wasted. And a cure for poison. Noise. Okay, so there we go. Found our exit. We don't need to go looking for the royal truffle because we have the sow instead. We only need 1 there. We're close to the island. Now we go the opposite direction so that we can find the palace and turn in this jewel and get our key to the city. We also want to go ahead and check the tinkerer's shop so that we can get our, hopefully, first gears. Oh, And we found our Elder Mandrakes. And more free money. So yeah, as you can probably tell just by how much money we've been making in these early games, there's a lot of money just out and about in the world. You just have to explore the jungles. So speed is a huge factor in the early game. Making an early stalking stick on most characters, or playing somebody like WX or Wilba, who has a speed buff, is a big deal. I wish I could include Woody in that speed buff, you know, being good category, but not being able to pick up the items you find or mark them is kind of annoying. That's kind of the opposite of what we're trying to do. Where is our village? We generated the first world ever that only has a jungle on the second island. It's got to be that way. We just went the entire wrong direction, huh? Don't you hate when that happens? Okay. So, well, we found all of our Mandrake homes, which is not bad. Exploring is never bad, especially when you have the extra speed. Just would have been nice to get out of here faster. Because the sooner we get the Tinkerer's shop, the sooner we can get this finished. Because we've only used one football helmet, I think we might actually turn the 4 pigskins we have into 2 Tinkerer's shops immediately on the other island. It's debatable we should get the hammer and start hammering down houses to make more Tinkerer's shops, which is probably fair. We're not doing it for the exploit. We're not trying to make infinite money off of banks. We just want to make more shops. So I think that would be fair, but I don't want to do it initially. So let's kind of delay on getting the hammer. I think the hammer makes things a bit too easy. Let's go exploring, let's get more money, let's reset our shops the more fair way, rather than just building an infinite number of them. Okay. So first I need to unload some garbage here. You can buy these from me. Oh, we have 2 ushers on this island? What? Yeah. Buy my honey. Honey is insane, by the way. Oh, sweet. We can go ahead and get the key, which is the whole point of us being here. Take the sow. Thank you. I always wish those would have rolled up and shown the sow and the truffle. Not that one. This one. For the longest time, I thought that's where the key and the hammer were going to be. But it was not. Hey, it's the Pig King. Life form shaped into the form of another life form. There are actually a lot of ushers in this world. This would have been a great world for pretty much anyone. Ushers are probably your best buyers because berries are easy to get always, and then honey is easy to get early on to get a lot of money. A lot of hat people though. I don't need any hats. Oh, can we get a weapon? Yeah, let's get a Cutlass Supreme. We'll go from not even a spear to a cutlass. Thanks, that's awesome. Tinker. No, wait, is it? That's the Tinkerers. Tinkerers is not the one I need. I think I keep saying Tinkerers because I keep saying tink 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 for the little hammer you need to make it. Oh, we've done both of these guys. What I'm looking for. What do you have? Belt of Hunger. That's my favorite. Yeah, let's buy it. Our goal is to be getting all these gears. We're wasting 20 gold on this, but I think we'll save more than 20 gold worth of buying food if we wear the Belt of Hunger most of the time. So it'll probably balance out, maybe? Maybe? Let's just go with that. Let's all live in that space, in that world where it works out for us. I like the items. We're gonna buy it and have fun. If it slows us down, oh well. I will probably need a pith hat. I don't need anything else. Yeah, don't need that. Have we found? Yeah, it's back there in the corner. It's the oddity shop. That is the one that I keep calling the Tinkerers. Because you have to use the ball peen hammers to make the Tinkerer's shop. Do you have any gears for me, sir? Yes! Oh, 2 gears right out the gate. Okay, we're 2/15 of the way there, guys. So optimality says we wait to eat these, but you know what? Optimality can... Oh, 3 already. Okay, we are 3/5 of the way there. That is a great start. So remember, single player in DST, you get to the same max stats and the same number of gears, but they each give you a different number for each individual gear, because single player, you start with 100 for every stat. DST, you start with 150 for every stat. So in single player, to keep track of your upgrades, look at your maximum sanity, or... Yes, no. Look at your maximum health, right? No. Oh god, which one is it? You have 300 sanity, you gain 200. Yes, so you gain 20 sanity per gear. No, you don't. Is it 20? That's... Well, I don't remember. But one of them gives you a nice clean number. We'll look it up, because we're going to have to figure out what our stats are. So that is the place that we need. We have our key, so we can make more. So, the question is, do we live here? Actually, we can answer that question pretty easily. How do we buy food? We need a honey ham. Because we're going to actually need food. No, gears will probably be enough food. We could potentially live here and just make the oddity shops. Where's oddities? That one. So we need wood. I'm tempted to try to live on this island. We never do. We never live on this island. But there's a lot of hedges over here. No hedge maze, but, you know, at least 2 right here. A couple more around. Wait, can you trim that one? That looks like you can trim it, can you? No, okay, I didn't think so, but it looks overgrown. The game is up! Well, we're gonna burn down the city, it seems. But that's fine. So wherever we put down the Tinkerer's shops, that's where we need to live. Because we need to be checking there basically every day. Now we are 3/5 of the way there. Oh, it's not burning down the houses that matter. It's burning down the pigskins these guys drop that matters. Because we're going to need those. Oh. Well, thanks, guys. Let's pretend he didn't drop anything. Because we're going to need those to build more Tinkerer's shops. Because murdering pigs is going to be hard. Actually, might be doable over here. But that's where I'm building the shops. So, probably not a good idea. We could also just... Oh, you know what? I know how we're going to farm pigskins. We're on day 9. This will give us food and pigskins, which is what we're going to need. It's a little bit of an investment, but it will be worth it. Why did our gears not actually heal us? So we're at 160 max HP after eating 3 gears. It's 20. You get 20 HP per gear. Yes, it's 20. It's always been HP. It's 20 per gear. So we're at 160 max HP because we've eaten 3 gears. When we get up to 400 HP or 370, it'll show. That's when we're definitely at max. Okay, so to build a normal pig house, not a slanty shanty. It doesn't matter. It could be a slanty shanty. Let's build a slanty shanty. So we need 4 and 3. I have enough rocks for that. But I have not actually made those. Yes, I have. I have. We can do that. Okay. Let's go and get these things then. So we need to collect wood. Oh, I hate chopping trees in the actual jungle. Need any of this. We have too much stuff. I should have sold these nightmare fuel. That's why we picked them up. Was to get that 5 gold, 5 oinks. Alright, so we just need 16 wood for now. We're gonna need more wood soon. I don't know why. Like, we only have the 2. We need to go get more flint. It's the only sane solution. Oh, we got more flint. Awesome. Oh my god, I hate scorpions so much. They're so much more annoying than snakes. And the added threat of possibly being poison on characters that are not WX, it's just like, oh my god, I don't even want to chop trees. So we're at 12, we have 2 full trees more, so we can go ahead and max out with the 18. We'll have a little bit extra wood, but we're gonna need that for the future tinkerer shops. So let's go ahead and get this done. We already have a pickaxe, so we could make a second axe and just get all the wood we need now. How much do I want to invest on this island? We could go for the alchemy engine too and just get everything we need here. I think we should do that. I think we should go all in on this island. What do I need an alchemy engine for though? I'm just scared to not have one nearby. It's kind of annoying to have to move to go get one, you know? I guess golden tools. That's something. Pick up that. And a shovel, maybe, to get this extra wood we're leaving on the ground. So I love that this was added from DST, because originally you could not do actions when you had something on your mouse, and now you can. That is one of the greatest features brought over from DST, so thank you, multiplayer community. It's thanks to you that we have this in single player now. This is why we can have nice things. So we need 32 wood to build an alchemy engine, and oh well, thanks. I wanted to be hit. There's not a lot of wood in the jungle, weirdly, because most of the trees you can't chop down. They're like the special giant trees. And there's also a bunch of places you can't chop, like when you're right next to a vine, or when you're right next to an army. Or if you're over here where these guys are and they come and mess you up. Oh look, free mandrakes. And this will be our last tree that we can chop down. That'll give us 38, which is more than enough. A little bit extra to spare even. So I don't want to bother with them. We don't need the nightmare fuel right now. I mean the living logs right now. Oh, is tonight the full moon? Is it 10? Is it 9 and 10 or 10? It's 9 and 10 in single player. That's why there's so many of these guys. So we don't even have to worry about, you know, lower vision this time around. So let's get over here and start building our shops. And I want to build, not near the guard. We specifically need to be away from the guards. But I want to build over here should be fine. I think if we build a slanty shanty, it works exactly the same as any other house. So we just need the 3 cut stone. So boom, we have a house that we can now be inside, which is great. You can have this for now. You can have our extra ropes for now. I don't need the money. I will definitely always need the money. Why am I putting that down? Don't need the rocks for now. Put those in the center. I need those soon. Okay. I would like to get down to where I just have the not backpack. You're for when I go selling. Okay, boom. Backpack is down. This is on, so we are nice and snuggly. I'll put our flint down. We have a hammer. Okay. So, if we hammer our house down into nothing, we kind of move it off screen. All right, come on. Where's my builder pig? Or does it not work with the slanty shanty? Because that would suck. We're gonna find out. Maybe they don't come at night. Because it is nighttime. Are you guys not evil on the full moon? I thought for sure you were. Oh, that might be close enough to get his attention. It depends on where the pig runs. I didn't think there was one right there. Oh, a hammer down slanty shanty. It's a thing. Does not have a observation line. Interesting. You know, rather than running around doing nothing out here, no, we can't go inside. Well, we could fix our house and go inside, but let's go in the cave. Just wait out some of the rain. We can try to get more flint too. There we go, more flint. Oh, all right. Oh my god, somebody already snuck over here and fixed it in the middle of the night. How dare you! If I want my house broken, then I can break it. It's my right as an American. You go, Pogs, you get them. There we go. Get a hammer, get some meat. Oh, you came from the direction of the pig guard, huh? So we're not looking for the meat, though it is nice. Alright, so if we go to give him this, he'll stop, and he'll do the no thank you animation, and then you can hit him again. So the only problem with this method is we're going to get a lot of hammers, which is kind of annoying. But other than that, you can get pig skins, and you get a bunch of meat, which you could turn into jerky, you could turn into meaty stews, something. Too bad we can't use the hammers for something more interesting, like a house. I feel like every time I do this specifically to get pig skins, I get none. We would have been way better off getting the hammer and just hammering down houses. Because we're also wasting a Cutlass Supreme on this. We should probably make something like a Hambat would be much better to have. Because you're going to be doing a lot of farming and you're getting free meat and you are eventually getting pig skins. I hope. I think it's only a 10% chance from these guys, as opposed to the 25 from normal pigs. There we go. So how many is that? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10! Hey, exactly! A 1 in 10. Now that doesn't prove anything. It's a tiny test case, but still. So basically in Hamlet, you never need to make more than one hammer. if you do something messed up. There we go. Now we can build 3 houses. Yeah, you work on fighting that thing that has like 1,000,000 HP or armor or whatever. I wonder if there's something better I can do with meat in Hamlet, like sell it somewhere? That'd be kind of weird, but... And eventually we'll just stop killing them and they'll fix our house for us and we can use that. Miss fire farms. I think we could do a fire farm. That'd be way faster than this. Like, this looks pretty cool. Pretty exploity, but this is actually one of the slowest ways to do this in Hamlet. We have enough to make a hambat. You know what? I'm gonna stop and start saving the Cutlass Supreme. I'll let him fix our house. That's fine. We can break it later. We have all the hammers in the world we need. We need to go check the shop, because we haven't checked on day 10, and try to make a second shop before it closes. There's no way. We're not going to get that much wood. Can we beat this in 8 days before the Belt of Hunger breaks? Probably not. No gears, but we have cheap resets if we want to go that route instead. Like, we could buy the cattails. I wonder if anyone buys the cattails. That's right, this guy buys his own things back for like 3, so we get a slight profit here. Now I know the Hound's Teeth is bought by that guy, so that's worth getting. Not him, but the guy in the sword shop. Sure, sell that. He might buy the cattails too. I'm not sure. Maybe nobody buys those. Those might be useless. Okay. So we should spend the night chopping down trees. We have some flint, so we're fine. We need 5 boards per, or 4 boards per, so 16 wood. Nope, don't have this space for anything. Yeah, get him. You get that snake. No, you're gonna set the woods on fire. Oh god. Oh, there's no point in finishing that tree. He's gonna hit this snake. He's gonna set everything on fire. Fire spreads instantly fast in single player. So these trees are gone. Yep. Look at how fast that goes. Big difference from DST. Just immediately goes for the poison attack, by the way. Oh god, I hate scorpions. They make it so annoying to chop down trees. All I want to do is chop down trees, and we're gonna have these guys soon. So we've really got to get them down now. Because these are going to hatch into the annoying things, which we do not have defense for. There's another scorpion, of course. What? That guy just teleported at me. Alright, we still have the key. Why is that not lit up? What do I not have? The tink tink tinks. Oh, we need space. Let's see, 3. And we can do that one that has 30%, which is awesome. Get some more value out of this. Let's put them all together, even though it's probably better than put them closer to our house, but we're just gonna live over here. Okay, nothing good. Ah, 4! Alright, 4 out of 10. I guess we can save that till we're a little bit hungry. I can buy bamboo. Bamboo's cheap. Silk definitely gets bought by somebody. I need to be more up on which of these are free buys and resells. But I know silk is bought by... Is it you? Yes. Do you have any silk? Let's try this. I don't think anyone buys the cattail. Yeah, no, you can't even hover it on someone. So that's an unsellable item. Okay, well, we go and get more stuff. We have 4 of our 15 gears, so we're almost a third of the way there. Not bad. Lost a lot of HP from the rain, but we'll get that back from the gear. One of the big upsides of this challenge. We are going to need another little hammer. We left all our tools back there. That's fine. This is fine. I think after we get the 3rd Tinkerer's shop up, we should work on getting gold tools. Because any more after that is going to be... We're going to be wasting too many twigs and flint. These guys would be so scary if I was anyone else. It's WX is a minor annoyance. We lose a little bit of HP. Like, oh no! They're so annoying though. The little cocoons are about to hatch, so we can't really go into the woods to go chop, or the jungle to chop. So I need to be focusing on these. We should make a shovel. Maybe we should have made a shovel earlier in life. What does the general store cost? Oh, 3 axes, huh? Interesting. Because we could just buy one. But, I mean, if it's going to cost us that much wood to make or buy, this will give us 14, 15, 16. So this is exactly enough to build our 3rd one before the shops close today, which is great. Since we're chopping trees, we don't even need to eat the gears for food. We could just eat it for the healing. Saw the honey too, because it's about to be evening, and during the night we can build the shop and all that. But let's run around and sell the honey that we can to get more money to keep these finances going strong. We technically don't have enough 10 piece. We barely have enough because we have 4 out of. We need 11 more. We barely have enough, so we do need to keep earning money, especially if we're going to be buying resets on cheap items. Maybe we should limit it to just like hound's teeth and silk, things that we can sell back to somebody else. I don't think it's even a profit. We might be losing money, but if we're getting a reset for like 2 or 3 oinks max, that's fine. Which would mean buying cat coon tails is just as good. There we go. We have decent finances. We're fine. Okay, we need to get the tink place up, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. We're 4 in. Officially 4 in. Get our third, not tinkerers, oddities. Make it look nice. Ha! 5 in, 1/3 officially done. Nice. Houndstooth we can definitely resell. Oh, and I can of course buy these and sell them back at a profit. You get 2 oinks for each one you buy. So you should definitely do that when you're building these shops. Bamboo I don't think matters. Okay. Are the gears not healing us? 146? 167. I don't think they're actually healing us. But maybe I'm crazy. I bet these sell. I know we're skipping stuff that we could probably sell. I just don't know which ones. So let's go sell the Houndstooth. Where do I want to get 16 wood now that I know the jungles are a terrible place to be? Basically the worst. Because we do have the 5 more pigskins. We can get another shop down. Oh, because it doesn't cost pigskins for a slanty shanty. Oh, that's right. It costs... Oh my god. I budgeted out 4 for that and you don't even use them. So the cork trees aren't going to help us at all. Ooh, but this area will. This area is exactly what we need. Oh, we need to get our pith hat from our house soon. I don't even need the belt of hunger. We're making too much food chopping down trees. I should just have a backpack to carry more stuff right now. Oh, double scorpion, of course. That's what I wanted in my life. Let's walk away for a bit. See if they go away. I think we need to make a alchemy engine. As much as I want to get that last Tinkerer shop up so we have the max rerolls that we can get in this world for now. Here, fight each other. Oh, officially lush season. I did see the change there. Okay, we need to go to our house because I gotta get the hat. It's about to be foggy. We don't have the inventory to take off space. We can get overcharged though, which will heal us. Put us up to our 180 max, I believe. No, 170 because we should be at 200 HP. Yeah, 170. So we're only 2 HP off max. Alright, Belt of Hunger is going down because we're generating too much food right now. Oh wait, where did I have 22 logs I put down in here? What was I thinking? Alright, we're making an alchemy engine. Do we have the rocks? We have 8. We're 4 rocks off? Yeah, we have tons of gold and stuff. We got to get a couple more rocks, which we can do out here. My pickaxe is way in town, huh? We gotta go check out the shops too. And sell honey. Actually, let's sell the nightmare fuel since we're rolling with a backpack right now. We have flint in there as well. commerce at night because you can't tell where the pigs are unless you're doing, or not at night, during the fog. You have to have like the cowl to actually see which one is which. No, none there. Nope. Nope. I mean, bamboo's cheap enough to buy a reset though, right? It's just 3. Does he buy horns? Let's try horns. Because they're 5. He definitely buys a houndstooth. Alright, let's try. So I know we can find him in the sword shop. I'd rather find one outside the sword shop, because that's a bit better use of time. We can sell to them all day long if they're in the shop. Do you buy this? Nobody buys the horn. I don't need this. Just throw it away. Woo! Overcharge, baby. Another good part of the pith hat. 50% of rain is blocked, but you can still get struck by lightning, which is pretty awesome. Do we actually have enough? We do. Six out of 15. We're most of the way there. No, cattail is a cheap enough reset. Bamboos are cheap enough. Unlucky. Okay, 6 out of 15. We're most of the way there. Evening is now here. Can I? Nope. Thought I could click him before. Throw that into the backpack so it stays dry, because it is raining now, so there is a reason to start putting our stuff into the backpack. Did I leave shears in one of these buildings? I did. Which one? This one. Aha. Alright, so we can get more of the clippings and then sell those for even more profit. All we need is a single one. We've seen several of her on this island, so it'll be easy to sell them. If we farm up more pigskins, we can set up more of the shops, which I think is a faster way than just waiting. Costs us 6 iron ore for every single ting 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 shop we make. So not the cheapest thing in the world. There's not that many of these. Wow. That's fine. 2 is enough. Plus these. Each one of these, no, 3 or 4 are fuzzy. Okay. We have 2 stacks of that, huh? You know what, if I go and get those rocks, we could actually go ahead and make this. Oh, he's coming to my light. Oh, what the fool. Here, you can have these pigs. Nope. No loose ends. No loose ends. Leave no evidence. Alright, so we definitely need to farm up more pigskins, I believe. It's not the most exciting gameplay, but it is a large part of Don't Starve, really. Just getting those, getting that grind on. It's half of this game, right? Okay, so we have our rocks, we have our gold. Build inside because we don't have a lightning rod and don't really want to have to waste anything on it. So this will let us make gold tools now, which will start saving our flint, which is kind of rare right now. We only have the 6. So definitely get that luxury axe going. Pigskin in the backpack. I guess we'll just go be old consistency. And kind of hungry. Go ahead and get that. Boom. Delicious. So we're at 1. We're at 220. So that is 6. 6 still. Don't need this hammer. That can be over here. Hammer's going down. Key to the city we can keep. We're gonna need to farm up more. More pigskins. Hey look, bats, just in time. I needed these pigskins. Where will Pogs not eat the results? Over here, I guess? We'll try here, pick up some twigs while we wait. I hate bats. Get the pigskin. It might be worth killing these guys because they're just kind of bothering us. We also need a shovel to get more wood, huh? As long as we go and check the shops before nightfall, it's fine. We're not wasting anything. We do need to do commerce because we're going to need more money. This is not enough. We need 9 more. This is barely enough. Both of you are in the same tree? A scorpion and a spider? Are you serious? Alright, guys, just get out of here. We're just gonna start killing them. It turns out that Cutlass Scream is a lot of damage. See, I fed you, now go away, don't attack me. You can actually kill them before they even hit you, wow. And the chitin cells too, so that's actually, and so does the venom gland, so we should have been killing them this whole time. Because each of those is like 3 more gold that we can sell to the oddities guy, and he buys as many things as you can sell in a day. Like, some of them are limited to the 1, he's as many as you want. And he has a shop, you can go and visit him. That stinger can also be sold, I believe. So, yeah, no, let's go kill these guys too. They're just free money from trees. What was I thinking? I wasn't thinking like Hamlet, like we talked about earlier in the series. The more you adapt to the huge changes that Hamlet has brought, the more likely you are to succeed in this expansion, because it is just different. You have to start valuing things differently. Like, honey becomes one of your best sellers, not your best food sources. Which is insane to think about. It's like, oh my god, don't waste your honey by eating it. What? If we head over there now, we can probably sell some of this honey before the market ends. If I leave this tree here. And then we start working in the night falls. So let's go. 2 more, we can build another oddities, not tinkerers. I probably left so many money makers on the ground. Here we go. Hey, Usher. And yes, you're the reason I'm carrying this, so I can sell these for 5. Because I don't need the nightmare fuel for anything else. Ah, you. Good use for all those stingers. Just sell them. Wish I had that guy in DST. Specifically that one mod that lets you level up from fighting, because you get so many. Okay, we've made so much money today already. Oh, you? Alright, this is the end of our market then. We'll just hold our... No, do not run away from me! Do not go to your house. No! No! You, wait! No! Wait, no! Ugh! I hate you. Couldn't sell all her stuff. That's fine. We'll sell it tomorrow. She doesn't have a shop on this island. She does on the other one. You can sell all night. I should cook this meat, probably. Let's go check the shops. The good shops. And then we'll sell the excess there. Or the resets there. God, we're building these in a corner just because one was here. That's super inefficient. Okay, none of these. None of these. Oh, wait. But I never bought and sold these, huh? None of these. We're getting locked in a lot of bad items. They don't change every item each day. They change like 1 or 2 or something like that. So you're sometimes going to get stuck in a bunch of expensive items. Which sucks. That's why the more you have, the more likely you are to get them. Because we only had 6 now. Alright, let's go find our others. Alright, so evening and night is the time that we want to work whenever we're not doing other things. Also, some of these other shops might have trinkets on the back shelves and I'm just not thinking about them. We have plenty of money, so let's go drop stuff off at home. Like, for example, we don't need 63 in small change, small denominations. We can leave those at home. I'm gonna sell that tomorrow. I know I will. I know I can do this. I can sell it. Okay, we'll leave a hammer inside. We don't need the pickaxe anymore. So this is fine. Let's go keep on working. We're up all night to get work done. Oh, but the lightning is going to be a problem. Because we are a lightning rod. Yeah, if it happens, it happens. Sometimes you got to make chances. Take chances. Don't think there's any way to sell monster meat. They might eat it and poop it, but I don't think that's worth the inventory slot. God, building any structure and having a hammer is already infinite food in Hamlet. I hadn't thought about that because I was always like, oh, there's food problems on the second island. There's food problems. Like, no, just go. Woo! Oh, we saved it! So we took a little bit of burn damage there so that we could finish chopping the tree, and then that puts it out. Bit of single player tech there. I only did that because I knew we were decently close. We only had like 4 more chops on it, 5 more chops, which is totally worth it. We're not wearing a helmet anymore, but, I mean, we have a lot of HP. So I see a lot of people obsessed with, chopping down only the big tree, but every tree gives you, 5 wood for 5 chops on the axe, right? Or 1 wood for 5 chops on the axe. Right, because the biggest tree takes 15. It gives you the 3 wood. The medium trees takes 10, gives you 2, and the small ones take 5 and give you 1. So it really doesn't matter which size you chop down, unless you're gonna sit there and wait for them to grow to chop them in their final stage. But we don't really have that luxury. Like, maybe the level 1 trees we should just leave where they are and be like, nah, it's fine, we don't need to worry about them. But we have so many trees, we can go to a different island if we need them. Oh, it's day 14. We gotta end. Does anyone buy snakeskin? Let's go do our marketing, because it's the start of the day. And finally I can get rid of this. We don't need it. You don't buy it. You buy hats. Nobody buys snakeskin. It can't even click on them. So that's how you can tell if something can be sold. Just hover it over someone. Wait a minute. I saw there he is. Ah, you. Ah, you. Get rid of these. I mean, I'm probably gonna jinx us, but we haven't seen a thief in a while. That's weird. Wonder if we did something like accidentally unloading it somehow, similar to how you unload nightmares in DST, and potentially could do in single player. I'm not sure. There's plenty of those guys outside too, so we can just sell his stuff as we run around. Not that he's hard to find. We have tons of his shop. I know there's a couple more ushers, because this island actually had a fair few. Like, normally you only have like 1 or 2, if you're lucky. This time we actually had a bunch. Gear 7! Oh, we're almost halfway there. Okay, so we desperately need HP. We're at 124. Boom, 200! Spot on. Alright, so we are 7 out of 15. We're basically halfway there. 7. Bamboo is a cheap reset. Bamboo is a cheap reset. Houndstooth, definitely. Gears 8! Oh, we are over halfway done. 8 out of 15. Oh, the exciting commerce action. So normally you wouldn't rush this much. You don't need to get to max stats. You don't need 200 HP, 220 HP on WX. It's fine. Maybe a couple of these, but one shop would be enough. You don't need to reset everything and be like, oh god, I need all this. So this guy might only buy 1 a day? I'm not sure. I haven't done a lot of monster goods trading. Will you buy all of these? Yeah, it comes back on the morrow. Okay. So we gotta find... He has a booty bag, by the way. He's just printing money. So you can find him walking around this island. I don't know if I have seen him, though. Oh, there he is. Which means we do need to look for this guy more. Because he's gonna be part of our commerce to sell the hound's teeth and stuff. We could also save up to get a sewing kit. Alright, back to the grinding, and then we can call it an episode. Money-wise, we're doing pretty well. We have enough, I think, to finish it, because we are 9 out of 15 done? I don't know, let's just fill up. We're at 230, 260 HP, so that is 5, 6, 7, 8. We're 8 out of that, so we're over halfway. Yeah, you can really tell which are the big money makers. Like, the guys who only buy 1, you can't build an economy around that. It's just not worth it. You can farm up a ton of it, but then it's going to take you 40 days to sell 40 items. Or 20 days if you have 2 of the buyer. It's just not worth it. Whereas, I mean, they are a good, a boost early game. Like, the berry guys giving 3 for the honey or berries. That's fine, it helps you out. But it's not something to build your economy on. Whereas, like, this guy who will buy all the monster stuff you have, That's excellent. Oh, you're angry? Now you're dead. Or just the shearing the plants. Getting the two clippings per cut, per clip. It turns out to be a nice thing when you can sell all of them. So you get, if you have a hedge maze, whoo, that is an economy in and of itself. Trim that up, get like 80 oinks. Definitely worth it. We have so many meat and eggs. It might be worth making a crock pot to make bacon and eggs. Because that would give us healing and a lot of food. Oh, we have too many twigs. Too many twigs. So I think we might do that in the next episode. We actually spent so little time paused that I didn't realize we were supposed to end at the start of this day until we were already partway through. So we're overtime in the sense of the day count, but we're basically on time as far as time goes, which is weird. God, these things grow so fast. Oh, hedge maze really is like its own money maker. You don't need anything else except to farm iron ore. Just use a razor. There's so many. It's fine to do that. Whereas normally on these, if you have this few, it's probably worth using your ore. Is the one that wasn't fluffy before? No, it's still not. Okay, so we're gonna have to figure out what to do with all this food. We have way too much. We also need to better sort our inventory. Whoa! Oh, I thought that was a thief, the way he like sprinted forward for half a second. He came at me too aggressively, man. Oh, we're quite wealthy for this early game, because we left a stack of 40 oinks at home, right? Alright, so we are 8 out of 15, and we are only on episode 2. We're barely into the human season, so we will pick up in the lush season around day 21. Can we finish before then? Or 23, sorry. Around 23, I think we start sneezing. Let's see if we can actually be maxed upgrade by then, because that would be pretty insane. So, anyways, guys, let me know if you have played WX in Hamlet and what you thought of him. In particularly just Hamlet. In all 3 expansions, of course, he's God mode, but in just Hamlet, is it really worth it to be overcharged all the time, but have to go through all this extra grinding mess to get your actual stats, and then you don't really have any useful benefits? Like, the stale food is nice, but food is so easy to get, you really shouldn't be having it go stale anyways. And there's limited exploration, so even the speed isn't that big of a deal. Like, you can build everything. So I think in just Hamlet, you know, WX is fine, but he's probably not the best. So anyways, guys, as we say in my country, otsukare-sama desu, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!